Hi, welcome back. Yes, I am sitting in my car. This is my car. I want to share with you a spiritual practice that I do in my car. And why do I share this? Because I know that if life is feeling hard, I know that if you want deeper meaning or connection in your life, a spiritual practice can make all the difference in the world. And I know that firsthand. So I like to share my spiritual practices and hope they can help you have what you need out of life. So I have prayer beads in my car. They're always in here. In fact, I usually have more than one set in my car. These ones were made by a very special friend of mine. They're very sparkly in the sunshine, but they used to have 101 beads on them. I broke it, and I think I lost a couple, so I don't know how many there are. It doesn't have a fancy end on it anymore, but it doesn't matter. They're still awesome prayer beads, and you can use any beads that you have. There doesn't have to be 101. However many you have, and that's what will work for you. Just do an entire circuit or two when you're doing your practice. So I do 4 different possible practices with my prayer beads when I get in the car. And the reason I do my car as my temple is because who wants to get angry in traffic? Who wants to arrive somewhere all upset that you're just sitting there wasting time in traffic? So prayer beads can help provide some very valuable time. So, like I said, I do 4 practices, possible practices with my prayer beads, just depending on what feels right at the time. I might do forgiveness, I might do blessings, I might do gratitudes, and I might do affirmations. I would say my most common one in the car is an affirmation, but yesterday I was really triggered by some things someone had said, and I had to do a whole bunch of forgiveness work. So I did forgiveness on my beads. Now, each one of these practices that I do, so forgiveness, for example, I have a whole nother video about forgiveness. So this is not the only kind of forgiveness practice to do, but I might start on one bead and go all the way around. But for each bead, I say, so-and-so, I forgive you and myself for being ignorant. I love you as I love myself, for God is the love that I am. And like I said, the details of that practice will make more sense if you watch the forgiveness video. I might do blessings. So I might start with one bead and I bless my cats, I bless my daughter, I bless my son, I bless my husband, I bless my car, I bless, everyone, anything, any that you want to bless. If you're just feeling so blessed and you want to bless the world, use your prayer beads to help you focus with that. Another one I do is gratitude. So it's the same kind of thing. I am so grateful for my home. I am so grateful for my family. I'm so grateful for my car. I'm so grateful for the internet. I'm so grateful for everything. So around and around, all the way around, or twice if you need to. And I will tell you, when you have 101 prayer beads and you're doing gratitudes, you really need to pull up some stuff by the end. And just remember really everything you're grateful for. And then affirmations. Now, affirmations are very personal, or they should be very personal. So you might start with one really generic affirmation, like, I can't think of a very generic one because I do them all so specifically for myself. But you might say, life is easy and I am full of joy. Okay? Life is easy and I'm full of joy. Well, as you go around the prayer beads, you will realize that perhaps that doesn't feel quite right to you, so you will start to personalize it, and by the end, you might have a whole new affirmation to what feels good to you. And I will say that I rarely finish my prayer beads the same way I started them. So things evolve as you go through, and that means that's good, because that's growth, and that's what the spiritual practice is for. So again, each one of these, the gratitude, forgiveness, blessings, and forgiveness, did I already say that? Affirmations. Anyways, they're all covered in separate videos. One last thing is I have a bobblehead Buddha. And so, let's see, he's kind of got a glare on him. So when I am doing, say, for example, an affirmation, and I glance over at Buddha and he's nodding yes, he's like affirming, totally affirming whatever it is that I am doing an affirmation for, or gratitude for, or forgiveness for. So Buddha or any bobblehead that you might have in your car is in total agreement. So that's my spiritual practice in the car. If you have questions, let me know. If you have comments, let me know. And I look forward to hearing your experience with it.